we probably, but most certainly did, upgrade our trailer this weekend.
We bought a new camper. We decided we wanted a little bit more room, so as some of the RV tours have shown, we've been looking at a little bit bigger campers. Ultimately, we boiled it down to the 25 or 27 foot Airstream Flying Cloud or International with the hatch, because that was one of our favorite features with the Basecamp, was the ability to open the back door. We could load stuff, we could enjoy sunset, sunrise, that kind of stuff. A couple of weekends ago, we went and looked at them one more time to make a final decision and decided on the 27 foot. The dealer we were at did not have what we wanted, so we started looking. We've been casually looking online for
a year.
And we're starting to see stock, which I understand. Interest rates are a little high right now, and people are not buying as many campers, so we found a dealer in Missouri that had exactly what we were looking for. So we went this weekend and picked it up. We drove 2 days to Missouri, picked it up, and then we're driving 2 days back. So today is our second day back with the new Airstream, and we have had a pretty intense drive. We've had pretty much a 20-mile-an-hour sustained crosswind our entire trip, sometimes a little bit higher. So it's been quite the experience going from a 16-foot to a 28-foot camper. Towing it's been a learning curve, but we've had to power through it pretty quickly.
We left Denver on Thursday morning and drove to Salina, Kansas. It was our second time staying at the KOA in Salina. It's a nice stopover point. The campground is pretty well maintained, and it's comfortable. They gave us an incredible spot on our first night there. Spot 10 is only 30 amp. It does not have a 50 amp, but it's a very large location and kind of secluded from the rest of the park, as well as it's very far away from the highway. So this is I think it's listed as a holiday, but it's more like a journey. So it's kind of just a stopover point. But it is right off the highway. It can be a little bit noisy at times. We did the remainder of our drive into Wentzville, Missouri, which is actually really close to St. Louis, about 30-40 minutes from St. Louis. It's kind of just a way outside suburb. Pulled up to the dealer we bought our trailer from at noon. We had a 1:30 appointment to do the walkthrough.
There's a little restaurant/bar kind of in the same parking lot as the dealership, walkable. So we took the dogs there, ate lunch, came back.
So we did the walkthrough of the new Airstream and went in, signed all of our paperwork. By the time we did all of that, ate lunch, did our walkthrough, signed all the paperwork, and then moved everything into the new trailer from the base camp, it was about 6 o'clock.
We had emptied the base camp and put everything in totes, so it would be easy to do the changeover, but we did still have, because we spent the one night, we had bed sheets and suitcases and that kind of stuff still in the base camp, so we had to move that over as well. We realized that you guys with big trailers have all kinds of storage space. I mean, there are cabinets upon cabinets that we didn't even touch. And we really thought we were bringing a lot, because we had extra set of sheets, pillows, different things that we didn't really have room for in the base camp that we thought, well, we'll put in the new camper. We have a box full of games that, I mean, I'm just blown away with how much storage we have.
Yeah, off the top of my head, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 cabinets that are totally untouched.
Now we have a clothes closet. I mean, what the hell? Our clothes used to go under the bed. I mean, and we have under the bed storage, so we have all kinds of space. It's just been pretty insane the last 2 nights that I opened cabinets and there's just nothing in them.
So if you see stress on my face at all, So we're in Kansas, and if Kansas is known for anything, it's known for wind. And right now, the weather app says 23
mile an hour sustained wind. That's not including the gusts.
Yeah.
And it is a great crosswind, so it's not helping our gas mileage at all, and it's making the drive a bit stressful. But we had the same thing yesterday.
What's interesting is, I think with the Basecamp, we never felt this, or rarely felt it, because of how small it was, and now we're contending with that. We bought from Bill Thomas Camper Sales in Wentzville, Missouri. What's really nice about that dealer is that they have power, water, and sewer on 10 different pads. So it's really nice to be able to take your time, and you actually get to do like a little shakeout trip before getting on the road.
We woke up Saturday, hooked up, and started heading back west home for the first of 2 days. We stopped over in Salina at the KOA again. It's just a really good stopover point for us. It's about halfway between Denver and Wentzville. It's also, we know it's a known factor, so we know what we're getting. And they were surprisingly full last night. That is our third time stopping at the Salina KOA. Again, it's just it's a known factor, and we know, and it was about 6 hours to there, and then about 6 hours home.
Well, you left out the really fun part of the beginning of our drive. So we got on the road, and we weren't even 10 miles, and I had my first bout with trailer sway.
Oh, it was awful.
So we have an anti-sway hitch. It's a Blue Ox, whichever one, Sway Pro or. But we were about 10 miles down the road, and the trailer just started really swinging pretty wildly. Certainly not as bad as I'm sure other people have had it, but definitely swinging wildly. So I slowed my speed, and we got off at the next exit, and we just added some additional tension to the chains. Stopped. I actually pulled 2 extra links out of it, so we went from like 6 to 8, and then honestly have not had anything close to that the rest of the drive, minus the gusts, the wind. But it's, the wind is there, but it's not shaking the trailer around.
Got to experience a little bit more in the new camper. It's been really nice to have the extra room. We have a dining room table, we have a sofa per se, a bedroom, a kitchen, a shower. We took a shower for the first time in our camper.
We have a bedroom. It's really nice to have a dedicated table and a dedicated bed, which was another reason for the upgrade, is that we kind of got tired of, if you want to have a table, you have to disassemble the bed and make it a table. And if you want to have a bed, you have to have no table. We did the bed mod to solve that a little bit, but it still required work to get the bed together. Those are our first 2 nights in the new trailer. I assume we'll do a walkthrough at some point.
Stay tuned for more videos of our 2023 Airstream Flying Cloud. Thanks for watching!